This whole time I had my finger on the record button thinking I was recording and I wasn't. Anyway, my name is Rimidi and I'm so glad to have you guys here. Hang out for a second. Cool? Thanks. Alright, so check it out. Alright, so my name is Rimidi. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a mother, I'm a mentor to the youth. I have a nonprofit organization by the name of GEM Culture, GEM Culture. Which is spawned by my love of the youth, just spawned by my love of being able to work with them. I'm passionate about working with the youth and refining them and giving them the tools they need to be successful. So, and then also I used to be a Girl Scout. I was a Girl Scout leader. I was obsessed having that opportunity to do that. So I wanted to pay it forward. And instead of continuing my route as a Girl Scout leader, I went ahead and decided to do my own thing. And so I have a support of a really good team and I just love it. Anyway, there's a lot of things I can say that I am, but today I'm here because I want to talk about homeschooling. I was going through homeschooling because I just started homeschooling my own kids. My kids are at an unusual age of starting homeschool, which is 10th and 11th grade. That is very rare for people to start homeschooling at the time, but I have wanted to homeschool them for a long, long time. And with this pandemic, okay, there's a train going by, so if you hit a train, it's all good, okay? But I hope you can still hear me though. Anyway, with that being said, the reason why I went ahead and homeschooled them is because this pandemic kind of offered a great opportunity for me to do so. So that's what I did. And so here we are. But as I was going through this whole YouTube and looking for other homeschool parents, I noticed there was not a lot of people, excuse my nails, whatever, but there was not a lot of people who reflected that skin tone, and it's all good because I can learn from anyone, and there's no prejudice I have against anyone. I really just love the spirit, the soul, the being. That's what I look at. But it is kind of interesting to only see a few people of color that are homeschooling or even have videos up. So I felt like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a video so that I can document this process and that I can also help people who are homeschooling. I know some other people, a few friends of mine who have started homeschooling this year because of pandemic and because of, inner desires that you already had, and this was the perfect opportunity to just take control of our children's education. So that's what we're doing. So I wanted to bring you into that world. Let's see, where can I start? We started off, we could talk curriculum. Let's talk curriculum. So with the curriculum, we are doing well, first of all, schedule. Let's talk about schedule. We're doing one subject a day. So one of my friends yesterday, who doesn't have kids, by the way, was like, oh, I don't think that's enough. And I'm like, well, actually, in the state of Florida, I don't even have to follow curriculum. I can just say, hey, today we're going to learn about airplanes and spaceships and, the moon and stars, and follow my own thing and what I feel is important. So I'm, honestly, I'm going to be real. I really like that about Florida, because different states have Florida has some interesting ways, but when it comes to this, I favor Florida for giving us the opportunity to have a homeschool option that is very it's less restrictive than other states. There are some states that have no real restriction at all, and some that have extremely strict restrictions. I like the ones that Florida have. Okay, schedule. We're doing not one lesson a day, but one subject a day. One subject a day. So we do Monday is math, Tuesday is English, Wednesday is U.S. government, and Thursday, am I right? Yeah, Thursday is science, and Friday we do two electives of their choice that they pick. For curriculum, let's talk curriculum. With the curriculum for math, we're doing I always want to say doctor, but his name is Mr. D, and his site is called Mr. D Math. And what I like about his site is that, see, I'm a little late in the game. I wish I knew better, because I was thinking this honestly, and I know this is a manifestation of what I wanted, because I've been saying all last school year that I was ready to homeschool them, and then boom, voila, it's here, and I'm like, oh, but if had I known, I would have registered my kids right away. Because we were waiting a little bit. I was unsure. I was kind of wavering. Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to keep them in the school system? Am I going to homeschool them? Like, I was going back and forth. But I finally made my mind. But when I made my mind, it was after the school system here in Miami kind of like, school kept, it got pushed back. The date got pushed back. And then after the date was pushed back, they started school, and the system that they were using to log in, the platform, I think it was called K-12 online or something like that, it was not allowing all the kids on. And most of the kids did not get to go to school for like the first 3 days or the first week of school. So after, I think, the second day, really the first day, we kind of already was like, yeah, we're not going to use this. We're going to go ahead and pull out. This is a collective conversation, because I do involve my kids in this conversation. They're also older. They're almost going off to college soon. So I think it's important that they are a part of that conversation. So with that being said, I went ahead, and after the third day of them not being able to go in, I made my solid decision that I was pulling them, and then I began to prepare. I took that weekend, and I think it was like a Saturday night, and I did not sleep, because I used that whole night to research what I would use for them. So I'm talking a lot, but here's the curriculums so back to it. Let's see. Math, Mr. K Math. One of the ladies oh man, I wish I could shout her out. If maybe I could get her name, and when I edit, I could drop her below, because I thought it was really cool, and I got to have a conversation with her. But one of the ladies that I was watching here on YouTube, she's a woman of color. She has a high school student. I think she has a younger kid. But anyway, she suggested Mr. K Math. She said her daughter loved it. Her daughter was a high school student. So I said, you know what? Let me try that, because that's what I was looking for. I was looking for people who had high school students, because a lot of the people on here, not only do you have few people of color, but you also have few people who are homeschooling high schoolers, at least on YouTube. In real life, there may be a lot, but at least on YouTube, it was a bit of a search for me. So, and I did some Google searching and whatever, but she recommended that we use Mr. D Math, and I like it because you can do self-paced, or you can do where you sign up to one of their classes. Like I said, we were late. We could have signed up in August, but I was behind. School here in Miami-Dade didn't even start anyway until August 29th. So we were super behind. So what I did was sign them up for the self-paced course. But what I like about them is that they also have live help sessions. So you can sign them up for a live help session so that they can get extra help. So if they need extra help, so it's cool, because like they're going self-paced, but they also have a teacher in a sense, or a tutor, or however you want to look at it. For English, for both of them, I'm using Time for Learning. They seem to like Time for Learning. I'm just kind of checking it out, seeing how they feel about it. My goal is to really kind of take what they're learning and supplement it with my own worksheets based on their scores, and also adding some reading to it. I know one of the things I have to clarify is making it honors. I'm a little behind in that, but I know at least for my oldest daughter, she was in honors, so I want to make sure I continue that. So I know some of the ways you could do that is by adding a reading list. I'm really learning this as I go real quick, so I'm going to be adding some books for them to read on a weekly basis, and really, to be honest, just kind of pushing both of them to do honors classes. And by the way, we are following the college track. I know there's different paths that a youth can take. We're going to still follow what they would be doing if they were going to high school and following the college path. So we're taking all the classes you're supposed to take in order for you to get a high school degree. Let's see, what's the next thing on Wednesday is science. For science, no, I'm sorry. Wednesday is U.S. government. So for U.S. government, we are, and actually they are doing U.S. government and economics this year. So for U.S. government, we are using time for learning and economics as well for time for learning. And I was looking at it. I like it. It's really cool. They have, I need to show y'all that. They have like less teachers that's already, it's kind of pre-recorded, and they're teaching the lessons out. So in addition to having the teacher at the top of the screen, you also have the lesson at the bottom. I like that a lot. I thought that was amazing. And I'm actually gonna sit and learn some of that. I went ahead and I printed that out so I could really track out how many lessons they really need to finish that, and also so I could be able to pull some additional supplemental material. That additional and supplemental, I think that's kind of crossing each other out, but you get my drift. I'm looking for supplemental material, specifically like videos, so that we could dive deeper. And also, we didn't have to do U.S. government this year. I think only one of them needed it this year, but I decided to do it this year. Actually, I think both of them were doing it. They had one. No. I think it was supposed to be 12th grade. Whatever the case is, since this is an election year and this is a very interesting year, I felt this was the best year to learn about the U.S. government, and it also refreshes me. So I want to dabble into like what's happening. Let them do like reports on what do you call those things? You know what I'm talking about. Not a book report, but the thing you used to do in class where your teacher tell you to write what you see in the news or whatever. You get my drift. I hope you do. But those are some of the things I want to talk about. And then I want to engage with them in videos and things like that, so we can see what it is they're doing. Or not what it is they're doing, but to dive deeper into what they're learning. There we go. Now, the last subject that we're doing is social studies. Not social studies. Jesus. Science. Okay, so for science, one is doing chemistry. She's using time for learning. That one I have to really kind of really look at, because I definitely want her to do some labs, and I'm unsure how that works with time for learning. However, my oldest is doing anatomy, and for her we're using Apologia, which is also what was recommended by the young lady I told you all about, or the woman I told you all about. She recommended Apologia. She said her daughter loved it, so we're using Apologia.
I just got 94 on my work. Please don't.
Oh, I forgot your hair done. It's fine. You got 94 on your own. You asked Leia.
Well,
okay, so check this out. This is live in effect.
We helped each other. I did help you.
See, that's how y'all should work. Why y'all not working like that? She's strong, but I told she's stronger now. She like to say she's not.
I helped her too.
That's what's up. So that means you doing good too. Milan, that's a huge improvement. But it's fine. Y'all helped each other. That's fine. Y'all can help each other. You can't help each other on quizzes though.
This is the coursework now.
Yeah, on a quiz you gotta do, but y'all can help each other. Y'all should work. Y'all in the same class. Y'all doing the same exact thing. So y'all might as well work with each other and use your strengths. How do you like what is it called?
Mommy, we should get a reward for this.
We need let me talk about that. Why do you need to get a reward though? I didn't get rewards when I went to school.
I didn't say that.
I know. I mean, life is gonna have very pretty hard things. Are you supposed to?
Challenges.
That's good. That made me happy. So how do y'all think about Mr. K Math?
His voice is annoying,
But it's good though.
Yeah.
Milan, I'm proud of you. Leah, I'm proud of you. Thank you for helping her. And Milan, thank you so much for taking a
She did
different
not help
approach.
me. She helped me
I
on
heard,
like
I
10
heard ya.
questions, though. I did the rest by
Milan,
myself.
that's good. Like,
And
that's
I
a
helped you,
huge improvement.
I helped you more than you helped me, Mom.
Good job, Milan. I'm proud.
Shut up. And then you started before me, and
I
I
helped her
finished
on-
at the same time.
I helped
What?
her on question 11.
And I
helped
ain't,
her
you
on
ain't helped me
question-
because I ain't even answer it.
How do you feel about Mr. K Math?
She helped me on the ending part of the question. Like, I'll get the first part correct, then I'll be stuck to go to the
Which I
next.
did on a couple questions.
Exactly. So, shut up.
Oh, gosh.
She
Okay.
couldn't get past the dividing part and stuff. So
But you helped her out.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one question I just didn't
You saw
know.
how I printed out like all the lessons for, well, not printed, but I took a picture of all the lessons for
Yeah.
U.S. government. Can you help me with that? Like when it come to math, I need all the lessons for math. I need the overview of the whole year. Can you help me with that, please? Cause I'm gonna chart it out on a calendar for y'all, so y'all can really see what you have to do and when it's done, when it needs to be
Ice
done.
cream?
Not right now. You should have asked that when I'm not buying that from the store. Papa has ice cream when we go to Papa house.
No, he doesn't. He has ice pops. I don't eat that. I don't like ice cream. He does not have ice cream.
Okay.
I know because I'm always in his freezer. I'm not talking about the store. I'm talking about can we go and get like a mint cheese place or something.
You can.
All right.
You have money. I can take you there. Sure. Leia. Oh, okay. So, but you like Mr. K Math?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. What's in your mouth?
I ate something. Get it out of my teeth.
Oh, okay.
I forgot how to do this, so he just refreshed my memory.
Oh, okay.
I think
You
I always
forgot?
Spelled,
When
I think
was
I
that?
always spelled this part on there to say.
But that's algebra. Are you being refreshed in algebra 1 right now?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's a mix.
I
of
think
both.
technically y'all supposed to be doing like 4 lessons a day in math. But I'm gonna figure this out.
What?
What's your
Really,
team?
if we get if we have to get to 2.3 by Sunday, no, we don't. We only have to do 2 lessons a day, every day, including Saturday and Sunday.
No, I'm talking about in general.
No.
I gotta talk to her. But yeah, anyway, okay. Okay, so that was their input about math. So they like Mr. K Math. So use Mr. K Math. I'm trying to think. Where was I? Oh yeah, Apologia. So one is using Apologia for anatomy, and that one actually, let me see, what do you get with that one? It's an online course. That one's also self-paced. Actually, all of these are self-paced. Apologia is self-paced. I had to order her a like an anatomy coloring book because they recommended it, saying that it helps to learn the body, or help you to learn the body faster, the parts of the body. And I spoke to the lady there. She's super nice at Apology. I wish I could remember her name. Super nice. She was like, I can call her whenever I have any question, but she told me I didn't need to purchase like the labs until like January, because she probably won't get into that until January. So when January comes, well, the end of this year, I'm going to order the lab kits for the next part of the year. So it's already like instilled in her lesson. When it comes to time for learning and the chemistry, I'm not sure, and I have to see. And as a matter of fact, I need to look into I can't remember if Apologia had chemistry or not. What was my reason for not using Apologia for chemistry? But we're gonna see how this goes, because I definitely want my youngest to be able to do some labs in her chemistry, and so I have to figure that out. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll just call time for learning and see what they say. But now, when it comes to the electives, I'm still working on the electives. I have to have that ASAP. They told me the electives they want, like one wants to do culinary for the whole year, and then the other one wants to learn 3 electives this year. And I don't talk about my nails, guys. All right, they are chipping like crazy. It's okay. But let me see. The other one, my youngest, what she want to do? She wants to do accounting. She wants to learn how to do hair, and then there's one other one. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do that all in one year, and what I'm going to use for all of these culinary, like how am I going to do that? So like right now, I think that's the basis of what I should talk about. If there's anything that you all want to know, learn, or just anything for that matter, please let me know. I'm happy to help you and guide you through this. I'm hoping that you too will homeschool your child, or if you're already homeschooling your child and you have input for me, please, I highly recommend and welcome that feedback and that input. I think that's it for today. I wanted to show you them, but they kind of came in a little bit, so that's cool. They don't. I'm pretty sure they don't really want to be on camera like that, so that was good as well. So if I could think of anything else, I will have another one for you. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be learning a lot and I can create videos. I'm excited about this. I really am. I'm excited to be able to share this with you. I finally have something that I can actually put on YouTube that I felt is YouTube worthy. I mean, I do have my music and all those things, but this is super important to me. So anyway, have a wonderful day. Be easy and chat soon.